Good afternoon. I'm Rachel Topper and I'm with Garrett Investments. Today I'm going to talk about General Motors and why not to invest in this company. It's not a smart investment as of right now to invest in General Motors because of their heavy competition, their financial health, and the current marketplace happenings. Okay, so competition. General Motors is part of the car industry. This is a worldwide industry with so many car manufacturers all over the place. So General Motors in 2008 was the largest car manufacturer in the world. In 2009, General Motors quickly fell and filed for bankruptcy because of the American Great Recession. So as of right now, they're number 6 in market value. So it's not bad. They're still in the top, but they're not as high as they used to be. Toyota, as of right now, is number 1 in market value. Foreign competition has entered the market and is a big threat to General Motors and their American company. And Toyota has been one of General Motors' biggest competitors in the last 20 years especially. And same with Ford. Two American companies going head to head. They're always trying to find a way to one-up each other. So General Motors' financial health has not been stable in the past 8 years or so. Since the company filed for bankruptcy in 2009, the company has trended up and downwards, some good years, some bad years. Last year, they did well in revenue. It was still good numbers, but their net income was negative, which shows that they're not doing well with cost cutting. They're not overly efficient. They're not necessarily moving products through as well as they could. So having a negative net income means that there's not a lot of, there's literally no extra money coming from your sales to put into new innovations or projects. So this could be a risk if this constantly happens for General Motors because they won't be able to pay any of their liabilities or any of their shareholders. And if they do have a failure with any of their new projects or innovations, they will not be able to recover very easily. Another thing is their stock trends. So in the last 5 years, the stock has trended up and down. Even in the last year, the stock has trended from as low as $32 to as high as $48, which is a pretty good margin. I would not want to be a shareholder and lose that much money within a year. It's just not consistent enough to feel safe investing. And the reason I'm most skeptical about investing in General Motors is the Yahoo Finance Predictions report. They reported that this quarter alone, General Motors would lose over 26%. That's a big number, and although they did predict that they would increase up to 15% in the next 5 years, that would still create great loss for the company. So the last part is the current marketplace happenings. So the first thing is their ESG ratings. ESG ratings measure how well a company manages their environmental, social, and governmental issues relating to their business and how well the company alleviates these risks. So General Motors rated well with their social and governmental issues. So that's not a problem, it's above average, but their environmental was below average. This isn't actually overly surprising for the company because they have been lagging behind their competition with putting better fuel efficiency in larger vehicles. So that's one sign that they're just not catching up to their competition. And the ESG rating is a huge sign, and they haven't done too much to change that. So the next thing is General Motors has announced that they're going to discontinue some of their smaller vehicle lines. This is an attempt of the company to go with the trends of the market and go with the larger vehicles like SUVs and trucks. So with this discontinuation, Ford is also doing this. So again, it shows that both companies are a little bit behind. They're just very close competition with each other. And so last, General Motors announced in a New York Times article that they were creating a fully autonomous car. So this car, pictured right here, is battery powered, and it has no steering wheel and no pedals. It's a little scary to think about, but they're hoping to partner with Uber and Lyft driving services and partner with them. They are ahead of a lot of their competition on this. Ford announced that they would be doing something similar and partnering with Domino's in 2021. GM announced that they would be releasing this hopefully next year. If they can get a head start on this, this could be really good for their financial health. But if this would not benefit the company if it does not do well and customers are not interested in something like this. So to reiterate, at this time, I would not advise our company to invest in General Motors. The heavy competition, financial health, and current marketplace happenings are too unpredictable and they're just not good enough to confidently invest at this time. If there are any questions or concerns about my decision or the General Motors company, please feel free to contact me at 717-778-7050 or email me at rtopper@highpoint.edu. Thank you.